Well, we made it to the start gate, Unrealistic 2024. You know it's the start gate of Unrealistic because it's a loop. All right, once you come through that loop, you're welcome with the first feature of the entire course. It's a full-on whale tail kick out. Can't really tell on footage, but it's a decent kick out. Like, it's steep enough probably to huck a dub, fronty dub, backy if you really clocking into it. Oh. 2 ups into a table that takes you onto 1 middle flat bar and then 2 downs at the end of it. We saw some wicked combos from Theo yesterday in practice. He got a full front swap over to the flat bar off of the up and then back 3 swap to the left down bar, which is, dude, that's absolutely atrocious. Moving on to the next feature set, we have a couple more options. We have a dancer pad that you can slide, a rail, and then a full-on bar in the back. So if you want to get your liquor going and flowing, you can get that done. But skier's right, the more popular feature is going to be this flat down. But the kicker with this one is the down is partially taken from the world's longest rail that Jesper did a couple years back. Just the down alone is 36 meters long, and to give you some context, a full-blown blue whale that sails the Atlantic is 30 meters long. You're looking at a piece of tubular that extends past a full adult blue whale.
Nice.
You'll definitely have enough speed to take you on to the next feature, which is that notorious, like 10-15 meter rainbow rail. I didn't do it last year, but oh man, I really want to get it done today. It's so scary, so intimidating, like every single feature in this course. But past the rainbow rail, you got a bunch of other conventional features. You got a whale tail that takes you to the top of a trampoline deck, an oververt kind of wave kick out box feature that's on top of a skim pond, a tubular that goes across it as well, and then 2 S rails linked up together. It's one thing to be able to ski this course, but it's a whole nother story to actually come up with these features. This is a beautiful insight into Jesper's cerebellum, man. His mind is nuts. If you followed my channel for a while, you'll know I've gotten all right at jumps. I can throw some flips, some smaller rotations, hit some big boots, but when it comes to rails, man, I'm quite shit. I mean, I can slide them, pop a few switch lips, maybe the odd 2-7 up, but for the most part, my rail talents are still in their infancy. So Red Bull had the genius idea of linking up a masterclass session with one of the best and most consistent rail skiers, or skiers in general, Andreas Hatveit, last year's Unrealistic gold medalist. And a quick fanboy moment on this guy before we get to all my fumbles. Andreas is, dude, he's a different breed. After sitting on the X Games podium more times than my hippocampus can remember.
Andreas Hatveit earning a gold.
He retired from competitive skiing only to come back years later at the modest age of 36 and claim the win at the first ever Red Bull Unrealistic last year. And he didn't take the win because everybody else bailed. He got gold because his run was nuts. 5.0 360 out of the first rainbow, back 360 switch up on the second, slaps the thorac on the tramp pad, hits an elusive on the C rail, underflip 450, pretzel 450 out of the flat down, and a whole bunch more bread and butter.
Line 61 shift i aerocross. Och nu då, vad händer här? Frontside switch up, byter rail. Frontside switch up, back
And he just released the Lana-weighted TGP7 edit, which again showcases his ability to throw any stun his head can think of. So what better guy to take myself and my lone ski gear, thanks Air Canada for losing my ski bag for the 3rd time this season through this monstrosity of a course. All right, we made it to the top of the drop-in for the Red Bull Unrealistic 2024 course with last year's defending gold medalist, Andreas.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Dude, I'm nervous. Tummy is churning. I mean, the start feature here says it all.
Just ease into it. Like first couple of tries, I just stepped on this thing, slid down, and tried and stay on my feet. So I think that's the first thing to do.
Stay on your feet.
Yep.
Okay, done deal, man. Show us how it's done.
I'm not good at this, but let's see. Okay, I'll just go like this.
Yeah, straight.
And then push with the back one to get a little bit of speed.
A little bit of. Wow. Again, it doesn't pick up on camera too well, but it's such a steep compression going off into a big kick. Going like 90 perpendicular on that is not easy, but that's why we're gonna give it a go. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Yes!
Nice!
I wouldn't count it in my books, but yours was sick. You got some nice airtime on that.
Well, I don't know how sick it was, but still easy into it. Me and my homies, we built this a couple of years back, and we called it like the dice number 5, because you got 2 up, 1 middle, 2 down. It's a lot of possibilities and options, so you can see a lot of different stuff on this.
And a lot of ways to end up in the hospital as well. Haven't even hit this feature yet. Whoa, yes. So sick. Did you see the pole tap? I think that was an MBD. MBD, brother. What's up next?
Well, we got a quad kink here. It's hard to make it to the end every time because it's pretty long, but it's mellow. Like this one you got, it's mellow. Then we got the flat down, and then it's the rainbow. So if you want to go for the rainbow, we pretty much just got to go from here.
Done deal.
Yes, sir.
Well, quad kink first. Fallen royalty here. Oh, yes! Ah! Oh, no!
Oh my God.
Oh, I went too slow.
Dude, ow. He went too slow and he ended up on the worst possible way that you can. Like if you fall off on your heels, you can kind of just jump to the landing. But if you fall off on your noses, it's way harder to like pop all the way to the side. So yeah, that was just the worst possible outcome, but he survived, so
That's the
champ.
If you're not crashing, you're not working hard enough. So this time we'll go up, we'll go bigger, faster, and hopefully not land on the flat.
You got this. Good?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, you got this.
Do it for real this time. Didn't have the speed. I didn't feel like I had the speed for it, man.
Or the confidence. When it comes to skiing, I usually treat the things I'm scared of like the things I like. Since I like jumps and get the shiver timbers from rails, I treated the rainbow rail like one big boot. And that's why on the first attempt, I didn't commit to sliding the rail. I just wanted to gap over it, then tap it with my ski to get a feel for it first. And on the second attempt, the snow was sticky, it was slow, I didn't have the speed to gap over the entire thing, and I still had too many heebie-jeebies in my tummy to commit to the rail. So I decided to let the rail win this year because my neck and bad clavicle felt like it got hit by a bus, but I'm still really excited, stoked that I just simply tried this thing even though the attempt was kind of half-assed. When I saw the rainbow for the first time last year, I was ready to take a big old dookie in my pants just watching others hit it, let alone myself. I thought it was something I would never have the willpower to try, so to just at least giving it 1/4 of a decent go, I'm still pretty excited. Plus, getting the quad kink, at least I got one feature, so we're not leaving totally high and dry.
Oh, yes!
And I just want to say a massive thank you to Andreas for his coaching expertise and his unmerited faith in me, my skiing abilities.
Jag tror han har något riktigt i sig. Kobe Stevenson!
Yes! Colby coming in, switch, Mach 10, gets a full-on Brittany out of it as well.
Ja, men det är svårt när det är så här spännande. Nu då tjejer, kom igen! Yes! Han kan gå stort, Julius. Vi har sett honom på träning och vi ser en flatspin!
Grand bomb going for like a rodeo flat 450 onto the rainbow. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's spinning off axis onto this behemoth of pipe.
Vad gör Colby för något? Han börjar med switchtail 2. Backslide 270 ut över hela bågen. Och här har vi gjort de här underflipsen.
We got Jesper coming in. He's been going for that 720 swap.
Jesper känner!
Oh! 720 swap, continuing 2 out. I mean, obviously you got the continuing 2 because you got more momentum than a freaking tetrahedral. That was... Dude, I can't believe you made contact on that. Oh, man.
And those were just a few of the highlights during the best trick session. Obviously, there was the whole slopestyle contest that went down the next day where I, for whatever reason, got a chance to take part in on the mic, which was an unreal moment. But we'll leave that for a separate video. For now, I just want to say a massive thank you to Jesper for having the vision for this monumental creative push in free skiing, Red Bull for making it happen, and everyone else that was involved, from the athletes to the camera and producing crew. This one was special. We'll see you in the next one, Rubber Ducky.